Karen Huger absent from RHOP reunion. Here's why. The Real Housewives of Potomac cast filmed the Season 9 reunion with an OG cast member noticeably absent. And now we know why. She's in rehab. Karen Huger was not present for the event, and there has been a lot of chatter after the seating chart showed her missing from the lineup. However, now we know that the Grande Dame had a good reason for not joining her castmates in the hot seat. Karen found herself in legal trouble stemming from a March 2024 incident where she crashed her Maserati while driving under the influence. While filming the current season, the 61-year-old was asked about the incident by her castmates, but refused to share any details, claiming she was waiting for things to play out in court. She got a slew of backlash for not fessing up to her wrongdoing and making excuses about her drunk driving, but now Karen is taking accountability. Karen Huger did not show up to the RHOP reunion. The RHOP cast flew to New York to film the Season 9 reunion on Thursday, January 9. However, viewers instantly noticed Karen was missing from the seating chart when it was shared online. Bravo posted the lineup on Instagram, writing, "Dropping the hashtag RHOP Season 9 reunion seating chart here. More info to come soon." However, the only information we needed was, where was Karen Huger? Where is the Grande Dame? Karen's absence from the RHOP reunion surprised fans, but she had a good reason. The Grande Dame's manager, Ryan Tresdale, shared a statement with the Daily Dish that Karen was in a private recovery program and was unable to attend the reunion taping. She was fully supported in this choice, the statement continued. "We stand behind Karen as she embarks on this meaningful journey and are proud of her for taking such a significant step forward in her personal growth." Karen was found guilty of several charges. The RHOP star received bad news over the holiday season, having been found guilty of several charges after the two-day trial kicked off on December 17, 2024. Her guilty charges include a DUI, DWI, negligently driving a vehicle, and failure to control vehicle speed on the highway to avoid a collision, to name a few. Karen's attorney, A. Scott Bolden, issued a statement to POPL after the guilty verdict. "We continue to reserve Mrs. Huger's right to an appeal and intend to fully pursue justice on her behalf," he said in part. Karen's sentencing is set for January 29, but it's unclear if she will be present to hear her fate or if she'll still be in rehab. It was a moment that left fans of the Real Housewives of Potomac, RHOP, scratching their heads. As the reunion special drew near, anticipation reached a fever pitch. The drama of the season had been intense, friendships tested, secrets exposed, and alliances shifting like sand in a storm. But one name was conspicuously missing from the reunion lineup: Karen Huger. Karen, known as the Grande Dame of RHOP, has long been a fan favorite for her wit, charm, and unapologetic attitude. Her sharp tongue and impeccable fashion sense have made her a staple of the series, often at the center of both tension and drama. So when she didn't appear on stage for the highly anticipated reunion, viewers were understandably shocked. Rumors quickly swirled, and fans speculated about the reasons behind Karen's absence. Was she holding out for a better contract? Did she have a fallout with the producers? Or was there something deeper at play? In this creative exploration, we delve into the possibilities of why Karen Huger wasn't present at the RHOP reunion. The health scare that shook Karen. Karen Huger is known for her larger-than-life personality, but beneath that glam exterior, she is just as vulnerable as anyone else. Rumors began circulating that Karen had been dealing with an unexpected health scare leading up to the reunion taping. It was reported that Karen had taken some time off from the spotlight to focus on her health and well-being after a series of health issues that had been weighing heavily on her. while Karen is fiercely private about her personal life. Sources close to the RHOP star indicated that she had been feeling a bit overwhelmed by the demands of filming, especially during a season that was filled with high stakes and emotional turbulence. From the tension with her co-stars to the pressure of maintaining her position as the group's queen bee, it's no surprise that Karen might have needed some time to herself. As the reunion approached, Karen's health reportedly took priority. She had been experiencing symptoms that left her feeling drained and unable to fully engage in the high-energy environment that is synonymous with the reunion special. The reunion taping itself requires hours of emotional confrontation and public exposure, something that would have been exhausting for anyone recovering from a health setback. A strategic move to reclaim the spotlight. Karen Huger is no stranger to the spotlight. Throughout her tenure on RHOP, she has perfected the art of creating drama while keeping the focus on her. Some fans speculated that her absence was a calculated move to keep her name in the headlines, even if she wasn't physically there. After all, Karen has always known how to play the game of reality television, and a reunion without her would undoubtedly keep viewers talking. In the days leading up to the reunion, there were whispers that Karen had intentionally stepped back from the reunion special to create more intrigue around her. With a fan base that's deeply invested in her every move, Karen is aware that the mere suggestion of her absence would stir up speculation and gossip, thereby generating even more attention for her when she ultimately returned to the spotlight. What better way to make her eventual return to the next season even more dramatic than by skipping out on the reunion and making the viewers yearn for her presence? It would be the perfect setup for a grand comeback, one that would involve her confidently reasserting her position as the dominant force in Potomac. The drama behind the scenes. In the world of the Real Housewives, tensions behind the scenes are often as explosive as what happens in front of the cameras. Speculation began that Karen's absence from the reunion had more to do with an ongoing feud with one of her co-stars than any personal or health issue. While the ladies of RHOP are no strangers to petty squabbles, Karen has often found herself embroiled in conflicts with certain cast members, including Giselle Bryant and Ashley Darby. The latest season of RHOP was filled with animosity, particularly between Karen and Giselle. The two women have had a long-running feud, with Giselle often questioning Karen's marriage to her husband, Ray Huger. The tension between the two reached new heights during the season, with each confrontation becoming more heated than the last. Perhaps Karen, in her typical fashion, decided that she wasn't going to give the reunion the satisfaction of seeing her squirm under the pressure of such an intense battle. It's possible that Karen simply refused to participate in a reunion where the dynamics were too toxic for her liking. After all, Karen has always been about maintaining her dignity and status, and it's clear that she wouldn't want to engage in a forum that would jeopardize that. Her absence could be seen as a refusal to engage in the petty drama that sometimes overshadows the true substance of the show. By not showing up, Karen may have made a statement. She doesn't need the reunion to solidify her place in the RHOP legacy. Instead, she's choosing to rise above the fray and focus on her own well-being. A personal family matter. Another angle that fans have suggested for Karen's absence revolves around her family. While Karen has occasionally brought her family dynamics into the show, including her marriage to Ray, there are always private matters that are not shown on screen. Perhaps Karen had a personal family matter that required her attention during the reunion taping, and she chose to prioritize her loved ones over the reunion special. It's no secret that family is a core value for Karen, and over the years, she has made it clear that her relationship with Ray is paramount to her. If there were pressing issues in her personal life that required her immediate attention, it's understandable that she would want to be there for her family, rather than participating in a reunion show that is known for its emotional intensity. The real reason: a new chapter. After all the rumors and speculation, there may be an even more simple, yet profound reason for Karen's absence. She's ready to move on to a new chapter. Karen Huger has been a staple of the Real Housewives of Potomac since its inception, and her contributions to the series have been undeniable. However, after years of being at the center of the drama, she might have decided that it was time to step back, regroup, and focus on new endeavors. Karen has a thriving business empire, including her fragrance line, La Dame, and a burgeoning brand that goes beyond the small screen. With a growing career outside of RHOP, it's possible that she saw the reunion as an unnecessary distraction from her larger goals. She has always made it clear that her brand is just as important as her on-screen persona.